Welcome.
Yo, done.
Welcome to another edition. I'm gonna do it like this. Welcome to another edition of Sarcasm City TV presents the ManDem United Podcast, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm also joined by JV. What you saying, JV? You good?
Yo, I'm good, man. You get me? Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle JV.
You get what I'm saying? Je suis Jordan. J'ai bu du chocolat chaud. You get what I'm saying, bro? I'm good, fam.
Yo, ça va. I'm ça va bien, merci. You get me? Je m'appelle Saclé Bleu. You get me? Je m'appelle Flawless Mr. Take Note. But yeah, before we even get started as well, we just got to send a happy birthday shout to our Don Saeed. It's his birthday today.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to Saeed. Make sure you go to United Central and subscribe. Make sure you follow him across all his socials. But yeah, this video here, I'm still gassed about the result. This video here, ManDem United Podcast, is called The Hitters in Paris because Manchester United delivered. Manchester United delivered. Ollie delivered. Everybody involved delivered. Ollie, all right, I'm still gassed about it. Now, Salvation of the Elect says, big up my bro, salute Salvation of the Elect. And before we even get into all the gas, you see how animated and excited I am. And it's Thursday, and this happened Tuesday because I'm still gassed. But make sure, if you're watching this video right now, click the like button, share it across all your socials because we did big numbers, and that's thanks to you lot. So yeah, make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. But yeah, I'm still gassed about the result because everybody involved was on point. There wasn't one player I can look at and be like, you was bad. Everybody to a T was on point, to the point where not only did Manchester United win against PSG in Paris, the victory was thoroughly deserved. Like, there's no doubt about it. We deserved the victory. If that was 3-1 or 4-1, nobody would have complained. We kept Mbappe quiet. We kept Neymar quiet. And these are two of the very best in the world. And defensively, we stood up. De Gea, go on.
Nah, go on, finish, bro.
I was going to say, I can keep going about this and waxing lyrical about this game. De Gea quality, no disputing that. He's had a lot of critique, but this season, he stood up. Not just in this game, in other games as well. You know what I'm saying? And that he stood up. Lindelof, as the senior defender, the senior centre-back, I should say, in that back three, stood up and was very good. Shaw, left-sided centre-back, I seen Shaw carrying the ball forward. I couldn't believe it. He played the pass into Martial for the penalty. I'm like, where's the Shaw been positive? Axel. We got centre-back on our hands.
Yo,
we got
you know why it's called
with Axel. Go on.
You know why it's called Axel, fam?
Go on.
Because it's a vital part of the machine. Without Axel on your car, that thing don't work, fam. That's why it's called Axel. Man's a vital part of the machine, bro. Get me? Man held everything together. Everything started with him. Everything, bro.
Yes.
This guy, fam. This guy is kind of making me think, what are you, man, been doing at United? Where we're thinking we need defenders and we got man here. Yo, sorry, that's not phone people, yo.
That's cool.
Yo.
It's cool, fam.
Sorry about that. Man, tell her like, I'm in demand, yeah?
In demand, fam. That's why.
Bro, how have we managed to spend however much on defenders in the past few years, and this guy's been there the whole time? You have to remember, my man shut down Sanchez when Sanchez was still at Arsenal. What have we been playing at with this brother?
That is true. In Ollie's defense, and I'll defend him on that one, Axel, I believe, would have played more last season if he didn't get injured. But because he got injured, that's what made him not. I'm just laughing at this comment from Stro. He says, I hate how professional Flawless looks with the professional mic setup. Shaking my head. Shout out to my boy Stro. Make sure you go follow him. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Stro over there hating. I know Stro's shining over here. You get what I'm saying? Shining and that. But yeah, with Axel, I defend Ollie because I believe Ollie would have played him more because he was in the squad, but he got bad injuries. So it's kind of like, all right.
Oh, yeah. Like, he's quality. He's been there the whole time. Like Mourinho,
yes.
I'm not saying it on thingy. I'm saying Mourinho had him. I'm saying if you really go far as back, bro, Van Gaal had him.
Did Van Gaal have him as well? Wow.
He's gone through the reserves, fam. He was there, and so you know what I'm saying. When Rashford's getting plucked out of the thingy, my man's there.
The Axel is there. One thing I want to say about Axel is he looks so accomplished. Like if someone told you Axel was 28, you'd believe it because of the way he played. He plays like an experienced guy. He's not rash. He's never rushed. I'm not comparing him to Rio, but he's like a Rolls Royce of a defender. He never looks flustered. Like he defends composed. He defends in such a composed manner. Like this guy caught Mbappe twice in a foot race. Twice, you know.
And give him the weights, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Sure. And that's no mean feat. If Mbappe probably, I think in European football is probably the most dangerous attacker in that position. That's the last person you want running at your defense with space in behind is Mbappe. Yeah. And he brushed him aside twice. Wan-Bissaka. I've said this about Wan-Bissaka. I said it about Maguire as well. These players are just out of form. And we've seen Wan-Bissaka in the last 2 games get back into form, especially this one. I seen Mbappe switch sides. That tells you all you need to know. Mbappe switched sides. He came back, but he switched sides because he wanted nothing of Axel and he wanted nothing of Wan-Bissaka either. Both defensively phenomenal. Tellez, great debut. I was skeptical about throwing him in away to PSG. How wrong was I? Because he looked comfortable again. Similar spoke about Axel. He looked good going.
You see them techers on them. See my man just whipping it every time. Whoop. Get me. Watch when we got Cavani, fam, with his big head. I'm watching Maguire's up with his slab head from the corners, bro. Whoop. That man ain't getting at least 5 goals in 20 games from playing with my man. From them crosses, there's something up, bro, because my man's whipping. Oh, come on, fam. Yo. Man, gas, man. Yo, man, you know what it is, yeah? I said to man, yeah? But remember, I said to you, our midfield would override theirs. Our midfield would overpower theirs, fam. I told you, fam, they literally had. Their midfield's not got there's no
creativity like that. There's no one to pick up pass. We spoke about this. We did speak about this, though. We spoke about this in depth. Go on, keep going, family. I'm just promoting the show. Keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no, like, don't get it twisted, yeah? Man had our workhorses in Fred and McTominay. You still need a little something on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You still need an icing on the cake with a cherry on top. The man just got bare sponge cake, not even the jam in the middle, fam. Just bare sponge. It's just dry. The midfield's dry, fam. You get what I'm saying? They're not got the, like, for me, you got to play Di Maria in that midfield to just give some sort of creativity, even if it's him carrying the ball forward. Like, none of them are
even if it's him as a 10, and then you play a striker and play Neymar and Mbappe either side. Yeah, go on, keep going.
I'm saying they've got no creativity, man. It was like there's times. Don't get me wrong, we play good, but there's times we could have been had.
Definitely,
it's almost like they had nothing to offer except for Neymar and Mbappe. And like Di Maria, like he wants to do all his drink beer. Last time he played, he got shushed the second to last time he played. He got shushed again. You got what I'm saying? There's not much. Like, I ain't gonna lie, me watching that, I'm thinking, this team got to the Champions League final. Thinking that's what I actually thought. And then that's not me being big-headed or overreacting. I actually thought, there's not much to this team. Like, I know they had injuries, but like Neymar and Mbappe, there's a little bit of a problem there for them because I want to see Mbappe move now because I think Mbappe's become a bit stagnant there. And might be down to that French league. You know what I'm saying? You can have all your goals in that French league, but when you have a really competitive match, the levels aren't there. Maybe because you're not doing them levels all the time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't turn form on and off. And I'm not saying Mbappe's out of form. You can't turn that being at match pace where it's dead. You're not playing against Rennes. You're not playing against Toulouse. Like, playing against Manchester United is different. Like, even when people were giving McTominay credit, but I love this as an example. There was the time when McTominay went to tackle Neymar, and Neymar shrugged him aside, and McTominay tried to kind of rugby tackle. And even though Neymar got the best of McTominay, I like that. Don't give him an easy ride. I like that McTominay was on his case. I like that Fred was on his case when I think it was McTominay and Aaron Wan-Bissaka sandwiched Neymar, and it was given a foul. But I like the fact that they did that. Don't give this guy an easy ride. That's what I'm saying. I like that. McTominay gets a lot of stick, but I thought he played well. He did what he was supposed to do. With his limited ability, all I want McTominay to do, hustle and bustle. Don't give the opponents attack any time to rest. As soon as Neymar gets the ball in his face, clatter him. Even if you give away a foul. And one thing I rate him for highly as well is he got booked, and I was thinking, ooh, you could be in trouble. Never at one stage did he give the ref a chance to send him off. Never once. He was very careful.
That's very hard to do. That's very hard to do in Europe. In Europe, especially because we all know that the tackles what you can do in the Prem, or the challenges, or even the shoulder barges, whatever. The aggressiveness to your play in the Prem is not the same as what you can do when you're in the Champions League. Yeah. And this is one thing what I don't get about PSG. Yeah. It's like you've got all this money, but the team is quite unbalanced. It's quite unbalanced because
if you take the issue is you take. Yeah, go on, keep going, fam.
No, I was just going to say, like,
keep going.
We had Axel and Wan-Bissaka on the right, but then Neymar and Mbappe are both on the left of their team. So once we nullified them, there's not much else. Like Di Maria isn't going to pick up the ball and dribble through your team. He's not that type of player. He's good on the ball dribbling, but he's not going to take on five-man Messi-esque style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
They've got hella P's, but the team's bare unbalanced. Like, I know our team ain't the best, and I'm not sitting there saying, oh, we're the next best thing since sliced bread, but we played very, very well, like very well. And it's all right when you're playing to lose, because more time they're playing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Toulouse ain't playing, they're playing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can play them.
Get battered. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
They're not used to someone who's gonna. So there's a difference between me kicking you and harrying you when you're playing to just put you off your game, but there's a difference to me kicking and harrying you to put you off a game and then capitalize down the other end. Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts. Salvation of the Elect says, I've been eating hella croissants since the win. Hold up once.
All of them croissants. You get what I'm saying? What's the next one? What's the one I used to like now? With the chocolate in the middle.
Oh, baguettes.
Nah, not baguettes, fam. There's the next one with the chocolate in the middle. I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember. Salvation of the Elect also says Maguire desperately needs Axel. As Tekka says, I predicted. Yeah, bless up, fam. Bless. He said I predicted 2-1 PSG, but holy shit, Man U is fire that game. I'm so proud of Axel. I think we all are. I think as Manchester United fans, we so badly wanted that type of performance. Lewis Kirk, he has the idea. Man says like, share, subscribe. Yes, we really appreciate it. Salvation of the Elect says, Flawless, do you still think we should go for Upamecano in the summer after Axel's comeback? Yes. Imagine a centre-back pairing of Axel and Upamecano. That's shutting down everything. I'm starting that right now. That's shutting down everything. Or even if you want to play a back three and you put Maguire next to Upamecano and Axel, that's shut down. There's nobody getting through that. That's the best defense in the league. Easy.
Like,
go on, fam.
I've seen Axel play only a few. It's only like 10 or so, maybe 20 games he's played for the club. But I struggle to remember like a game that I can't book down to where he's not played good due to rust or something. Yes. Do you know what I mean? He seems like he needs to now stay fit, because for me, he needs to stay in that team. And to be honest, everyone who started now, I don't care if it's 3-5-2, play that team again. Play that team. Don't change that team. Don't change it. Play that team again. Please do not change it, Ollie. You know what I'm saying? Because
go on.
No, I'm just saying, because everyone, if you ask them players to go out and play that well, and they play that well, and they're not playing the next game, they're going to be thinking, what more can I do, fam? Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts. Now you spot on. Sentiment FC says Wan-Bissaka defensively sound. We know he needs to work on final third quality. He was good in the final third, though. I thought in the past 2 games he's been I won't say good. I'd say he's been effective. Even for the Rashford goal, if you slow it down when Rashford's got the ball, I seen a slow motion of it. Wan-Bissaka made a run forward. That's all I'm asking for you to do, is make a run forward, that type of thing.
Here's the thing.
Azteca also says, how do you pronounce that? I can't pronounce his name. What's that name? Kunde could be good from Sevilla. Sentiment FC also says, big up 0161. Sentiment says, Tuchel took for United to joke. We'll get that. Azteca says, honestly, PSG did not have a good game. And I think that's down to us. I think United nullified him. There we go. Nat says, PSG would have smashed us, but they lost so many main players. Let's be honest, we got lucky. We didn't get lucky. We had
players missing.
Our captain was missing. Whether you rate him or not, our captain was missing.
Our captain was missing. If Pogba's fit, Pogba plays. Yeah, if Bailly is fit, Bailly plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm not having that like we got lucky. No, we played very well. Verratti, I admit Verratti was a huge miss, but you can only play what's ahead of you. More people with all these players missing were still saying United were going to get beat. We beat up PSG. Let's not get this mistaken. We beat PSG convincingly, minus the chance they created one clear-cut chance. They created one clear-cut chance.
We scored their goal.
Yes, that's it. And even their clear-cut chance they created was just a cross into the box. And the defender, yes, he should have scored, but minus that, and Neymar had a shot from outside the box. Mbappe had a shot. They had moments, but that's it. But I admit, PSG were missing players, but it is what it is. Nat also says, good tactics, but not a masterclass if opponents are severely weakened. Yeah, it still is. It's still a masterclass, but you still have to put it together. He picked the correct team, number one. He picked the correct team, the correct tactics, and made substitutions at the right time too. Because the guy he brought on ended up setting up the winning goal. So you got to give Ollie his credit. And everyone knows I'm not Ollie's biggest fan, but give Ollie his credit. Give his flowers. Go on. Man
is saying severely weakened. How many players did they have out? And how many did we have out? Let's keep it really real. They had out Icardi, Verratti, and Marquinhos. Otherwise...
And I think one or two of their fullbacks. I think left back and right back. Yeah, Bernat, that's it.
Four players. We could argue that we had 3 or 4 players out as well. So it's not like, that if that's the case, then that's down to their strength in depth as a squad. That's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? You can only beat what's in front of you. Check that one out.
Facts. No word of a lie. Sentiment FC says PSG had nothing to offer through the middle of that game. Lackluster from previous performance, to be honest, and United jumped on it. And bear in mind, it's not like this is Manchester United form and Manchester United side who are banging form. We just got beat 6-1 a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly.
Now, let's not put into perspective. Like, we got beat 3-1 at home to Crystal Palace. Yes, we beat Newcastle, but people were telling you, it's only Newcastle. I don't like this. I don't like when we win, it's only such and such. We beat Newcastle. We battered Newcastle 4-1. Yeah, but it's only Newcastle. Bear in mind, we just got beat 6-1 the game before, and we haven't won at St. James's Park for however long. We go away to PSG, Champions League finalists, just a couple months ago. We beat them on their own pitch, thoroughly deserved, and I don't know what Manchester United fans want. I don't understand it, me personally. I don't get it. Azteca says, I still don't understand how McTominay played so well that match. Was it Fred formation or just a good game? Combination of all. McTominay played well because we gave McTominay what he's good to do. You know what McTominay can do? Run, hustle and bustle. And then when you put Fred next to him, it's both of them in there. You got 2 animals, legs in there, just pure energy. I lost count the amount of times that Fred won the ball back. I was keeping count and I lost count the amount of times he intercepted, he tackled and set up attacks. So props to them both. You get what I'm saying? They just went away to Neymar and Mbappe. If we're doing a European 11, them 2 get mentioned. No doubt about it. Them 2 get mentioned.
100%.
See, Nat says McTominay didn't play well. He got carried by Fred. It was average as usual. Fred covered so much ground for him. They both covered ground. He did play well. What else was he supposed to do? When you're playing as a defensive midfielder, you hustle, you bustle, you cover ground, you tackle, and you give the ball to the more offensive players. I don't understand what you want from McTominay.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Nah, are you actually a United fan? I just need to ask you that.
Yeah, I don't get it. Lewis Kirk says, can I be a mud? I'll let you know in the next show because we're gonna sort all that out because we're gonna have to sort out mods and stuff. But we're good for now. But you're on the list definitely. Appreciated. He was out of form before, but Fred doesn't just carry someone like McTominay. No one got carried in that game. Why can't a player play at 8 and a player play at 6, but yet they both played well? They both played well. Was Fred the better one? Yes. But was McTominay bad? No. He's there. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, Fred might have played the 8 and McTominay might have played the 6, but Fred was only able to play the 8 because McTominay did what he did. This is what people don't understand. Man don't shine, but everyone's not going to shine, bro. When do you watch a match and everyone plays the 8? There's not a match where the whole team plays the 8. Someone will be lower because they will be doing someone else's dirty work. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them. Like McTominay as well. McTominay for me is a modern day Darren Fletcher in the terms of he's there to break up opponents' play. Yeah. He can be good going forward as well. He's shown us that he scored quite a few goals recently.
And this is why
he's there so everyone else can flourish.
He says if you watch the game, he got spun several times. Look who he's getting spun by. Neymar and Mbappe. You're gonna get spun. It's gonna happen.
But here's the thing. This is what man will get as well. Neymar spun him and did what? Mbappe spun him and did what? You get what I'm saying?
True.
Do that all for your highlight reel football all you want, mate. For your YouTube highlights, you can do. Yeah, look at Mbappe, Neymar's YouTube highlights. Incredible, bro. Look at his actual stats and what he did in the game. Dead.
And that just backed up your point there because he says he needed Fred beside him to do his dirty work. That's the whole point. If I go and get spun, you back me up. That's why there's 2 DMs. Like, I don't get it. Stefan says, best game for Ollie so far. Probably. I think so. I can't remember a better one. I'm thinking of the City game, but we then got pressed. I'm thinking of the Spurs game. Best game in terms of him when he's been permanent manager anyway. I would say so. I'm done with you anyway, innit? Make sure you like the video as well, people. I can't like some people just want to be unhappy, innit? Jan says, big up Flawless, love to my best friend, big up JV. Also, salute my pet, salute my Don Yan. You know what I'm saying? Salute my people, Yan. She'll be on the channel soon and that. Here we go. Sentiment FC says, JV, what about other United fans saying 3-5-2, 5-3-2 isn't the United way? Play 4 at the back when we have seen the team get opened up with that system and look more solid as a 3-5. I think you've answered your own question, but go on, JV.
Yeah, no, I you know what it is? Why not Sentiment FC? Just give me a short and down version of your name, fam, first.
Just call him Sentiment FC, fam. Just give him Sentiment. Just call him Sentiment FC.
Yeah. You know what it is, yeah? Panel chocolat. Yeah, that's what it is. Sentiment. Panel chocolat. Boop, boop. You get me? But yeah, we've not got the defenders, bro, to play a flat back 4-4-2. Do you get what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. You've got to go with what you've got. And the whole thing why I like this formation, what we played, because it's actually more flexible. It allows Telles to do what he was doing, which was, to be honest with Telles, he was more occupying space, which wasn't allowing them to attack down that right side. Do you get what I'm saying? He was occupying space. He was stretching them. I think he did that very well. And then when he stretched them, coming through the other channel. Shaw then came in next to him and went forward. So then when Shaw's gone forward, he can slot back in. So that offers something else. When we play this 3 at the back, if you play it properly, it's a lot more flexible than that 4-2-3-1. I don't think that Ollie is tactically adept enough, or maybe doesn't have the players to play that 4-2-3-1 how he wants or how it really needs to be. With certain formations, you need to be flexible. That is probably our most flexible formation because players can move, adjust. You know what I mean? Like if someone wants to step out in a 4-2-3-1, a defender or one of the defensive midfielders, we're exposed. If someone steps out in that formation we're playing, we've got enough cover there. Do you get what I mean? There was points towards the end of the game. I think he took off Telles and then we put on now. Might have been Van der Beek or Pogba or someone. We we basically didn't.
I think it was possible.
Yeah, we didn't put on another defender. I know that we changed it.
No,
and
we changed the system, yeah.
Yeah, we changed the system and we controlled the ball a lot more. But then if you looked at it, we were susceptible more to a counter-attack. So we gambled on it. It paid off. Do you know what I'm saying? But if we would have went there and played that from the start, that is more of, you would have seen more, of Mbappe getting through, Neymar getting through. Do you get what I mean? I don't think it's a 5-3-2. Anyway, it's a 3-5-2. It's not a 5-3-2. If it was a 5, the wing backs would have just been pinned. If they're pinned back and it's a 5 across the back, no, it weren't a 5 across the line. You know what I'm saying? So
that goes into what you're saying though, about it being flexible in terms of sometimes it's a 3, and then when you're pinned back, it is a 5. But when you're going forward, it is a 3, and your wing backs, especially your tellers, can just go. You know what I'm saying? Tellers can just go. Yes. Bruno doesn't have to worry about defending, etc. Yes. Just gonna keep getting through to the comments. Hey, people, hit the like button as well. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Share it people. Share it across your socials as well. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Stefan says I was waiting for Tunzebi to come back, and people realize he's our best centre back. It's a question. AJ says, "Big up, keep up the good work. Salute to you." Lewis, I was asking the same question. I don't know about that. I don't know how you can be miserable after that. Ahmed says, shout out to Ahmed. Flawless, let's not let this win gas us. Ollie's still got to go. The guy's not our level despite wins here and there. Man are getting deceived. Don't get mistaken. Just because I'm getting gassed about the victory doesn't mean, have you heard me say I'm Ollie in, Ollie's the man? No, all I've said is give the man his flowers when it's deserved. Ollie got it spot on in Paris. He got it spot on and we got the result. So therefore, I'm going to get gassed. You know why I'm going to get gassed? Because I know we could easily get turned over by Chelsea on the weekend. This is as good as it could get. So I'm going to enjoy these victories. I'm still a Manchester United fan. Whether I think the manager's good enough or not, I am going to enjoy every victory, especially big victories as well. Go on, JV. I know you know
what I say to these man. Did you man celebrate when Rashford scored? Best you didn't. Best Nat and Ahmed. Best you didn't have celebrated when Rashford scored. If you did, then why go on? You're not making no sense. Do you not want to see us win? You know what I'm saying? How can you be a supporter? Listen to the word supporter. Supporter means you support the team. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not. Or I like when the team wins when they do what I want. You know what I mean? What are you, a liker? No, I'm a supporter. You might be a liker. You're a Manchester United liker. Yeah, I'm a supporter. I support the team. You get what I'm saying? It's one of them.
I hear that. I'm in that camp as well. Like, whether I don't think the manager's good enough. I've been saying this for a year. It was October 2019. I turned and I was like, yeah, Ollie has to go. But whilst he's here and he's Manchester United manager, I am going to support him when United are playing matches. And if we do well, I will give him credit. I'm balanced. Just because I'm Ollie out doesn't mean I can't give Ollie credit. And he got that spot on. From the first minute to the 90th, he set up the team correctly. The personnel was correct. The tactics were correct. The substitutions were correct. Because we should have been ahead before Rashford scored. Thoroughly deserved win. How many teams are going to go to PSG and win? Are Leipzig going to go to PSG and win? Wow. I'm genuinely asking the question. Like, we'll see.
On that comment from Nat at the bottom.
Which one? Our friend Nat, man. He's hella. He said, this is the problem. Here we go. He said, this is the problem with our Van Bray celebrating against the weakened PSG after the game. How the mighty have fallen. We should be sweeping these men aside instead of praising the same manager. So what? So here you go, celebrating. So I shouldn't celebrate a win. How do you man support?
Right, one second. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to go, oh, you know what, we won, but Ollie out. What? Nah, bro. Yeah. Like, I know. Right, bro. Let's just question something right here, Nat, man. Talk to me, Nat, bro. Nat, man.
This guy's not a fan, man. I'm done with this, man. I'm not here for this, innit? I'm not here now. Man, just messing with my mood and that. I let it go. JV, I'm sorry, innit? I'm overriding this. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
It's live, man. We're winning it, and I know we're not saying we're gonna be like, this is it now. We're back. I'm not gonna do that Rio Ferdinand speech what he did last time we played him. I'm not gonna say all of them things there. But what I'm saying is we won, and we can only beat who's in front of us. I'll put it to you like this: if we get an easy run to the Champions League final and we win it, I'm not saying we are gonna. Are you gonna go? The running was easy, man. That was my cup. No, bro. You're gonna celebrate, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So celebrate the thing, fam.
Nah, man. These man want stuff in a perfect world. They want us to play perfect football with the perfect players, with the perfect manager, and everyone who we play against is fully fit. You know what I'm saying? We just beat PSG 2-1 and man are complaining in it. These man just, when we was talking about on Sarcasm City with the ick thing and people just like him wanted to complain. The same people who are Manchester United fans who just want to complain. So I'm not here. I'm sorry in it. The ManDem United podcast is not for that in it. I'm done with that type of thing in it. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying in that? I'm not having it in it. If man just want to be, I'm all for debate, but if you just going to be miserable, I've not seen you say one positive. So I'm not into that in it. You get what I'm saying? Just beat PSG and man want to complain. It's a joke.
Nah, man. It's all love, bro. It's all love now, yeah? It's all
you
love.
Showing love. I'm not in it. That's from JV and I don't show love for that. Hella negative, man. Hella negative, man. That's just pure negativity.
You've turned me into flawless and flawless into me now. Nah, man.
That's a fact.
No. Get his last comment out. Get his last comment out. His last comment. The bottom one.
One sec. I'm trying to get through now. One sec. The comments is hey, make sure you hit the like button as well, people.
Yeah, man. Make sure you hit it.
He says, bro, I celebrated like mad, trust me, because there's nothing better than Rashford missing good chances and getting a winner at the end. But come on, don't forget we should be doing this in the league also. But that's extra stuff. Wait. But that's extra stuff, man. Stop talking about next stuff. This is what I'm talking about. We are talking solely about the PSG game. In the PSG game, Oli did nothing wrong. It's not our fault that that PSG were weakened. So what we supposed to not play him and wait for all the players to be fit? That's stupid, man. Man just want to complain in it. I'm done with that in it. I'm sorry in it. I'm all for open conversation and that, but I'm not in a man just being miserable in that. Man is just hella miserable. We just beat the Champions League finalists in their own patch with the best, I think, in Mbappe, the best player in his position in European football. Neymar's up there as well. And man want to complain because they didn't have Paredes and Verratti and their fullbacks and blah, blah, whatever, man, in it. I'm out in it.
Last time, all right, nah, you know what? Let me crush it one time. Last time we beat him, Neymar weren't there.
So it don't count, innit?
Neymar weren't there.
So it don't count. It don't count, innit? You know what I mean? We the problem with the fan base and that getting gassed because we beat a Neymarless PSG, innit? All right, whatever, innit? Anyway, let's get back to more positive. I can't believe you man turned this into a negative and that. This formation worked against City and Chelsea often last year. Now with Tellez as left wing back instead of Williams, it's a problem in capital letters for the opposition. We have options. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh yeah, people as well. Let us know where you are watching from. Please let us know where you are watching from. So let us know. We want to know the country and the city. You get me? The country and the city where you are watching from. Please let us know. But Ahmed here says, because I like Ahmed even though he disagrees with us, so I'm all for that. But Ahmed's always fair with it. He said, let's not forget they lost their best centre-back and captain Thiago Silva. Whose fault is that? Is that our fault?
1 second.
Whose fault is that?
Ahmed, I beg you don't let me pull up no previous shows because I'm sure you were trolling my man. I'm sure you were trolling my man not too long ago in one of the shows, Ahmed. Come on, my guy. You've seen how he started at Chelsea. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they've lost a leader. They've not lost the best centre-back. They've lost their leader. That's the difference. Not the best centre-back, the leader. And
this is what I like about Ahmed. He says, either way, the midfield played well. Fred man of the match. I have no qualms with that. And this is what I'm talking about with Ahmed. He said so. I know he's fair. Like I've seen him. He's commented on enough shows where I know he'll criticize and then he'll praise. He'll be, what's the word I'm looking for? He'll be balanced like I am. You know what I'm saying? But when it's just pure negativity and that is...
Do you know what, though? You know what I will say? That centre-back, what they had, that Diallo, he was good. That Diallo was good. He was very quick. There was a certain times I thought we were through on goal, and my man, boom, Martial and for you to catch up for Martial and Rashford, yeah, when they're in full flow, you're quick. There's a few times he got them out, got him out of trouble. So you can't say all right, I'll put it to you like this: they won't let his contract run down and go if he's that vital or he's that good. He's 35 or 36. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be the same player, which he has been over the past few years. Do you know what I'm saying? When we had Rio, when he was 35, 36, Rio was an absolute legend, but Rio was not the same. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Diallo from Dortmund, that's the one sentiment. Yeah, he's very good, man.
YBN says, Ollie out, man, they were full force in the comments. And that's what I'm saying. I'm Ollie out. JV's Ollie out. But the fact that, you see how backwards it is, JV? The fact that we're here praising Ollie, for a good victory and doing well, people automatically assume, oh, you jump over, yeah, you ollie in. I'm not ollie in. It will take a lot for me to become ollie in. But what I'm saying is give him his flowers for doing what he did. The past 2 games, he's got it spot on. We've scored 6 goals in 2. Actually, we scored all 8 because there were 2 on goals, but we scored 6 goals and created numerous chances. So that's steps in the right direction. Whether it continues, I don't know. We could get beat by Chelsea. It wouldn't surprise me.
Get me. We're not even letting teams score against us anymore. We're scoring for them.
We're scoring for them, exactly. Sentiment FC says, every fan base has miserable groups who can never be happy with the current state of their club. United have not, Arsenal have League. You got jokes. Mr. H says, we should celebrate. We deserve it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Big up Lewis Kirk as well. He keeps telling you lot to like, share, and subscribe. So make sure
you know what it is as well. One thing I have took from that match as well.
Lewis Kirk says it here. Sorry, before I cut you off, he says 1 game at a time, and that's it.
Yeah.
Where has me or JV said we're gonna win the Champions League? We're back. We're gonna win the Premier League. No, we're celebrating a good victory as Manchester United fans. It was a great victory. It was a great performance and a great result. Go on, JV.
Let me put it to you like this, yeah. On more than one occasion in the rest of this season, Ollie's going to have me and Flawless stressing. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. And he'll have all of you ManDem in this group stressing right now. But as fans, we've got to back him while he's there. It's just, all right then. I can know that he's not good enough, but I'm still going to back him while he's there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm going into a fight now and I know my brethren can't fight, yeah, I'm still going to back my man, you know. You get what I'm saying? Because my brethren, you get what I'm saying? I'm still just going to back him. You know what I'm saying? Or even if I know he can fight, but then I look and then we're fighting against some incredible Hulk-looking brothers. Well, we just got to back it, innit? You've got to just back it. That's all it is, bro. We've got to just back it, fam. That's all, you know. That's all it is.
That's loyalty. Yes.
Can't wear the thing and say I'm a fan and then not back it. Just got to back it, fam. Even if we know it's not, if we know certain players are dead, the board's dead, the manager looks dead, whatever, we still got to back the thing, fam. Yeah. It's as simple as that. That's all it is.
It's a balance. Yeah, back it. Get me? When we play well, praise. When we don't play well, criticize. If we would have went there and got beat 4-5-0, I would have criticized the players. I would have criticized Ollie. But we went there and played well. You lot need to learn balance. You know what I mean? You know, like a balanced diet. You lot need to have balance in your footballing opinions. Balance is the key in it.
Look at this brother trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm just going to shout out Prime, larger Prime, you get me, football terrorist done. He said, speaking of giving people their flowers, huge respect to Flawless and JV. Much appreciated that, Prime. Thank you very much. Talk to Ollie and tell him take it easy on Chelsea at this weekend. Yeah, thank you. Nah, man, we going for it. We going for it. You know what I'm saying? He says, JV, I'm not talking about, sorry, my laptop be moving slow, people. He says, JV, I'm not talking about the big picture. I'm saying let's not get distracted. The manager should be gone. I ain't saying we can't celebrate. I'm celebrating. Just want Ollie gone. I want Ollie gone. Ahmed, you've heard me on countless shows. You get me? It's probably in double figures. Say I want Ollie gone. But that's not going to stop me from celebrating when he does well. Even though I don't believe he's good enough. Because here's the thing, people. I ain't interested in being right. I want to be wrong about Ollie.
Yes.
I want to be wrong about. I don't want to be right. I want the Ollie in mob, everything they believe to be 1000% correct. Because if they believe what's correct, that means Manchester United are going to win multiple trophies. And that's going to make me happy. I'm not fussed about being right. I want to be wrong. You get what I'm saying? I want to be wrong, but...
So saying preach, man. Yo, brother, I'm telling you, man, right now. If Ollie turns it around and becomes a big boy manager for us over the next year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever, I'll praise this guy to the high hills. You get what I'm saying? I know he's not good enough right now. But all right, then I'll put it to you like this, yeah? You know what Ollie's like? Ollie's like when you got them pair of trainers now, yeah? And they're feeling a bit worn down, a bit broke down, you get me? But the trainers you want ain't about yet. So you're just holding them off, you know what I'm saying? You're holding them off till the new kicks come true. Or it's like, all right, then I'll put it to you like this now. Bear you, man, probably got a PS5 in it. And you're probably going to get one for Christmas, in it. So you might just wait till, you're going to wait till Christmas to get the PS5 in it. This is Ollie, fam. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Ollie's that PS4, what you got right now, what sounding like Heathrow Airport when the plane is taking off. That's Ollie right now. You get what I'm saying? But you know the PS5's soon there. You know what I'm saying? So you just waiting in it. and you just spend. You're still not going to stop playing your PS4. You get what I'm saying? You know that PS5's coming out. You're still playing your PS4, innit? That's what it is, fam.
Lewis Kirk says England, Manchester. We appreciate it. Stefan says Rennes, France. YBN says never miss the show. Big up from Kenya. Yeah, we got Kenyan dons, man, all the way from the motherland. We appreciate it.
Mad,
That's mad. He said Lewis Kirk also said sorry, got to go. Keep up the good work. When's the next show? We're on every Tuesday and Thursday, people. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. The ManDem United podcast is on. Just letting you know. Sentiment FC says I can't even pronounce that, but he says Dortmund anyway. Oh no, he's saying Diallo from Dortmund. He's not saying he's from Dortmund. My apologies. My apologies. I got it wrong. Yo, Nat, we all want consistency. Who doesn't want consistency? There isn't a man. I want consistency. You know what?
I like Nat, I like Nat. I like him. You know why I like him? Because we're all in here saying one thing and he's not afraid to go against the grain. I like that. You know what?
I don't.
Not someone. No, I do. And you know what? I want to get him on. Not someone I want to get on and hear his views and that, because I like to hear man out, because then he might say something which we're like, okay, I want to understand why a man feels so heated, because you know what it is? We're forgiving, innit, Flawless. A man's just not, he's probably just not forgiven for how we get him mashed up sometimes. So it's one of them. I get it. I get it now. You got to let it go out your house sometimes.
Ahmed says, I agree with you, Flawless and JV. Lol, that Nat brother has got you both heated. I 100% with you. I'm just thinking about the big picture, my bro. I'm not heated. I just don't like negativity. It's one of my... I'm laid back. JV will tell you, I'm one of the most calm, laid back people you'll ever meet. But negativity unnecessarily really irritates me. There's nothing to complain about with that game. There is nothing to complain about with that game. If you find something to complain about in this game, you want to complain. You know what I mean? And I'm not only in... Go on.
Flawless is the calmest guy I know that don't smoke weed.
There you go. That tells you all you need to know, innit? That tells you all you need to know. The 4TD says Ollie is a man. I think he said, one sec, my friggin' laptop moving slow, my apologies. He said Ollie is a man of runs, goes on a bad run and goes on a good run. And yes, that's the issue. Yes. I've waxed lyrical. I've said the fact that Manchester, only 4 times in Ollie's reign of Manchester United won 2 or more games in the Premier League. I've won that 4 times. Yeah, 4 times United have won consecutive games in the Premier League, and 3 of those times were twice. That's a terrible step, and we need more consistency. We definitely need more consistency. 1,000%. Azteco, yeah, fam, man's here.
Oh no, my thing was just going on janky.
All right. Azteca says, 1 second. He says, we all need to unite and get Woodward and the Glazers out. The problem is not all... the players is not the problem. Ollie is not the problem. I agree with half with that. I agree with half of that. Yes, the board's a problem. Yes, Woodward's a problem. But Ollie's not good enough. I think even if we had a perfect board and perfect owners, Ollie still wouldn't be the problem. I mean, still would be a problem. He's not the only problem, but he's definitely a problem. Some of the players, he should be getting more out of the squad we have. That squad's not that bad. That squad is not. Is it the greatest? No, but that squad's not that bad.
I'll tell you now. With those additions that we've made.
This is what I'm talking about. Hold up. Wait, check this comment from Nat. He says, I'm positive I still want Ollie in, but all I wanted is consistency. Something we haven't had for years. I don't want a PSG win to mask our fan base. But if you want consistency, Ollie's consistently proven that he's not consistent. So why do you want him in? That makes no sense.
You know what it is? I get him. I get him a little bit. I get him a little bit. You know why? Because I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to say he wants the best for the team, and he wants the best for the team, and he wants Ollie, but we're not being consistent enough. Yeah, and he doesn't want the win. Now you know what? I get what he's saying. He's saying he doesn't want the win for everyone to be like, yeah, we're back. Nah, we're not doing. I think I understand him. This is why I want him on. You know what it is? He's passionate. He's just put it wrong. He's just put it wrong. That's all.
Address that to the people who have said it. Not once of me or you said we back. We're going to win the Premier League. We're going to win the Champions League. We're just celebrating a win. You know what I'm saying? It's not massive. I know United have problems. I'm still Ollie out. I've been Ollie out I was one of the first on that bandwagon.
I remember you first said it. I looked at you like you was a madman.
JV looked at me crazy. You can go check it back on From a Third Eye View on Pi Radio. Actually, it's a playlist on this channel. So all the shows on Sarcasm City TV have playlists. So ManDem United have a playlist. From a Third Eye View playlist. Sarcasm City has a playlist. All the other shows have playlists on this channel. Shout out the whole Pi Radio hierarchy. It's Sparks' birthday today as well, so shout out the head honcho, Sparks, and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that confused me. See, even Ahmed said it, and that. I have high expectations. This is why I want Ollie out, but I understand where we are at this moment in time. We have a board, we have owners, and we have a manager, I believe, are not good enough. Indiana says, Flawless, we Ollie out. Please explain why I'm Ollie out. The star I just named, that's just one thing. The fact Manchester United only 4 times in Ollie's reign have won consecutive Premier League games, and 3 of those games twice. So we've only won 3 games in a row, 1 time in Ollie's reign. That is terrible. And if he got sacked and Poch came in and Poch did the same thing, we'd all be kicking off. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Ollie is not good enough, but I don't want to turn it into
Ollie? Literally, I know, let's not turn it into that. But the only thing about it is with my man, honestly, 99 is keeping him alive, fam. 1999 is keeping my man alive. It has done for the longest. Because I honestly think if he was just another manager with no Man United links, he wouldn't get as much time. But on a brighter note, this is supposed to be a bright show. So put the Ollie thing, Ollie out, Ollie in, shake it all about, Ollie in, Ollie out, shake it all about, whatever you want to say, yeah? I am talking about us winning. I'm talking about us winning. You get what I'm saying? So that's what my whole thing is, you get me? We won, we played a good game, and yeah, that's the players deserve praise as much as the manager does, you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them, innit?
Okay, Ahmed here says, JV Flawless, when I say I don't want fans to get distracted, I'm not talking about you two, my guys. I'm talking about United fans overall and on Twitter. I hear that. Fair enough. Just make it clearer. It's fine. Because when you say that, I'm in that camp. So I'm kind of like, all right, it is what it is. The 4TD says, this can't be a cycle. Sack manager, bring new manager in, say you'll back him, not back him, repeat. Here's the thing, when you say that, this 4TD, what do you mean not back him? You're talking about the board. You're talking about the fans. Like, break that down for me, like, further, what you mean by that? Because I don't understand, between the 26-year period until Fergie came in, until the last title, what did Manchester United do? Sack managers. So why all of a sudden now Ollie's in, that's changed. This is how this works. With Ollie, it's not working. So therefore, you change it. And if you go and get Poch and it don't work, you get someone else. And if that manager, it doesn't work, you go and get someone else until it does work. That 26-year period, that's what happened. United sack managers. United sack managers.
You know what I need to understand, yeah? Apart from Wenger and Fergie, you tell me a man who's done like 20 years at a club for in today's day and age. There's no one.
Yes.
There's no one. Let's name the best managers about right now. Yeah? Mm-hmm. The best managers about right now. Klopp's in what, 5th year or something?
Yes.
Pep's in his like 5th, maybe about the same, 5th, maybe 6th, I don't know, something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Ancelotti's managed every damn club in Italy. You know what I'm saying? Spain, you know what I'm saying? Germany, France. Do you get what I'm saying? Mourinho's been all over the gaff. No one. That's what I'm saying. It is an anomaly. You're right, Armand. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to happen. Like, no one. You don't keep a manager for that long nowadays. Like, if you look at someone like Pep in the last few years has managed Manchester City, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona. Arguably, if you was to say, name me the top 5 clubs in the biggest football teams, best teams, football playing teams in the world right now, you can throw them 3 names in the hat. Why have each and one of them not tried to keep him for 20 years? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just how it works. It's not. I don't think football is even that loyal to that extent nowadays. Because there's plenty of times when Wenger would have been mashing up back in the day, even when he was good. Fergie's had his shaky patches for United. You know what I'm saying?
Forget. Let me just jump in there. People forget that those Stretford End at one point was singing Fergie out. People forget these things. You man have short memories in that. I remember specifically people who were at Old Trafford at the game. I think it was the season where we'd finished 3rd. And there was a couple of seasons we didn't win the Premier League. And the Stretford End was singing Fergie out. The Stretford End. Well, yeah, go on, fam. Continue.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's one of them. Like, no matter who you are, like manager-wise nowadays, you just don't stay. Football's not like that anymore. The loyalty is not there, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, all right then. If that's the case, Dortmund should have kept Klopp for life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, my man got them their first league title in how many years and all that. You know what I'm saying? They should have kept him for life. But it's just not like that. Look at Zidane with Madrid. You get what I'm saying? You got rid of him. They got rid of him after he did. Look at what Zidane did at Real Madrid with those what was it, La Decima and all them madness there, and
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Come on, bro. Like let's keep it real. Like if loyalty existed in football at a management level, then man would probably sign some long contracts or you know what I'm saying, or just be there for a long time. It don't work like that anymore.
Football is go on, fam.
No, go on. I
was just gonna say football's a what have you done for me lately sport.
Yes.
That's it. It's a what have you done for me lately sport. You know what I'm saying? You're not in this is not a relationship with your wife or your girlfriend. You know me, where you look into it and you're like, all right, we can get things, but it's like, this is what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Nat here says, why are United going for Poch, relegated from a trophyless club? I'll allow us to go for Nagelsmann or a top manager, not Poch. But here's the thing, I would take Poch, I would take Nagelsmann, I'll take any top operator. Is Poch my first choice? Yes. But here's the thing where people get it mistaken. Just because I say Poch doesn't mean I'm anti-Nagelsmann. If United signed, sacked Oli and got Nagelsmann in, I'd go in my back garden and do a backflip. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe even though the board is not good, because this goes on to my other point that Indiana was saying, shout out Indiana, football terrorist done. Even with the board we have, I think we can still, because we're Manchester United, we can attract players to the point where United can be in the running for trophies. Definitely. Look at the caliber of player we have now. Our attack isn't, to me, we have the best attack in the league. We have the best attacking players in the league in terms of midfield and front. Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, Cavani, Pogba, Bruno, Donny. Who has a better seven than that? Who has a better seven than that in midfield and attack I'm talking about? So not fullbacks with Liverpool. I'm not talking them. I'm talking midfield and your front players. Who has a better seven? I would have said City until they got rid of David Silva last year.
I'm very interested to see this thingy, brother, yo. Palestri,
that's another one.
I'm really interested to see him. The fact that he's been integrated in so quick, just lets me know that there must be something there. Like, you have to, if you really look at it, they could have waited. Like, they've still got, I know these players who I'm about to name out in the greatest of form, or maybe not the greatest players, but they've got Dan James and Lingard who play in that position. For them to go, wait, you know what I'm saying? This guy's on the bench in such a big game. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you really, I've said this for a while now, and I've said this on the show before, if you really deep our squad at the moment, it's nowhere near as bad as the results are. Like, all right, then I'll put it to you like this. This squad is probably twice as good. No, I'll not say twice as good. This squad is better than the one that last won us the league.
With Ashley Young starting, and because if I remember correctly, I think I don't know if it was that season. It was one season we won the league. I think it was Ashley Young's first season where United won 3 away games in the league all season and won the league. We won 3 away games or something like that. It was 3 or 4 if I remember correctly. Here we go. Ahmed says, Real Madrid sack managers every week. I don't see them not having success. The argument is not valid. This is my point, is why we're not having success with Oli, so therefore change it. This whole, if we change it, it's been no different. Why do we get to the third manager and we stop? So we're just going to continue with Oli on this road. Nobody believes we're going to win anything with Oli. Someone tell me in the comments that they genuinely believe we're going to win a major trophy with Oli. I want to say major trophies. I'm talking Premier League or Champions League. Someone tell me that now. Just so I can block you from the channel patrolling. Someone tell me that. Hey, I got to get to this comment first before you go. One sec. Get what I'm saying? In the pal says, flawless with the fresh beard trim, big up. My guy. Get what I'm saying? My guy. Let's go. You get me? Let's go, man. And fresh and that. Get what I'm saying and that. My guy. Fresh to death. Get what I'm saying? Whoa. Woo, 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 whoa. Let's go. Now, go on, fam. Say what you're saying anyway. Go on.
Yo, Bunda, I'm getting a trim for next show. Nah, I'm just saying, like, it's one of them, man. We just need to, at the moment, no one of us thinks Ollie is the business. We know what Ollie is. But let's just enjoy the ride, innit? Let's enjoy the ride. Let's see how far we can get with Ollie. And to be honest, I am excited to see us with a new manager, simply because this squad right now is fire. Our squad is fire. Like, literally, let's get in, draw up our first 11 now, and hopefully, you know, we still need centre-backs, but hopefully Axel can maybe help out with that and he stays fit and whatever. You know, the defensive situation.
I seen your message as well. Whenever you got to shoot off, feel free to. Yeah, no problem.
And the defensive mid situation and all that, we'll be fine. We'll be more than fine. Do you get what I'm saying? So with a few more signings and a proper manager, we will be fine. Manchester United will be fine. I'm telling you right now. I have no doubts in my mind that we will be fine pretty soon. And I say that with my chest, it will be soon, because if you really look at it, we're squad wise now, we've got a very strong squad. Adding Tellez in there into the mix, someone like Tuanzebe coming into fruition, maybe in the style of like a Green would have. You know what I'm saying? That's all going to help out, because how I see it is now, I'll put it to you now, if someone's out of form in our team now, there's another player who's as good as the player who gets into the first starting 11 waiting to come in. So that's not a bad squad. Do you know what I'm saying? With Tellez coming now, Shaw can't have a bad game. Why do you think two of our worst performers from last season, Shaw and De Gea, have been so good? Have been so good in the past few games. I won't say Shaw from maybe the first game or the second game, but the past two games, Shaw's been very good. Because Tellez is here now. Why has De Gea been good from the start of the season? Because Henderson's here now. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you buff out the squad like that, you're making the whole situation for the football club better. So it's one of them, innit? It's one of them. I hear what you're all saying, and I actually feel that's paying a bit, you know, because more time, we have not been good enough over the past few years. And I know that, but we're not letting that cloud it. We're just saying, let's just celebrate it while it is. Let's go for enjoy the ride, fam.
Nobody's disputing that. That's why we Ollie out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is disputing that. Indiana here says, last thing I want to see is us go back to square one. I can't say Ollie out when I believe he is the best option for right now. If you truly believe Indiana, and I believe you genuinely believe he is the best option for right now, I just disagree with that. Shout out Indiana anyway. That's my guy. He's another one you can catch on the football terrace also, in it. You know what I'm saying? He said, if Poch, Mr. H says, if Poch cannot be our manager, who do you guys want to be our manager? I'd take Nagelsmann. I'd take Ancelotti. I'd take Allegri. Like, pick one. You know what I'm saying? And that. Because I've seen people say, oh, with our board, we ain't going to have long-term success. And I agree with that. With Manchester United's board, we are not going to have long-term success at all. But I believe with the players we can attract and a good manager, we can have short-term success. Because let's put it this way, the owners and board ain't going anywhere. It pains us all to admit it, they ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. Okay, let's keep it going.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
They ain't going nowhere. Nah, I'm saying keep it going in it, because man are just miserable in the comments and that, you know what I'm saying? One sec, I'm just getting to the comments. Hey, before we go, all of you, hit the like button, please. You get me? Share this across your socials. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Mine and JV's, all our socials are in the description below. They're all in the description below on the YouTube video. This is also available as an audio podcast only also. So SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes, just type in Sarcasm City and this podcast will pop up. I will upload it immediately after the show. So it'll be available tonight. And you can listen to this audio. So whether you're driving, whether you're working, or you just sat listening to it in your house or whatever. Indiana says, even though the board won't back him, he won't have full control. So surely a guy who has the best interest of the club is better suited to rebuild. No, I believe any manager who, one thing I do give Ollie credit for is the squad is much better. The squad is much better, definitely. He's improved the squad, so therefore the results should improve. The 4TD says De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez, Aguero, Foden, Bernardo. Now I think our seven's better. I'm not gonna lie, it's close, but I think our seven's better. De Bruyne cold, Sterling cold, Aguero cold, Foden, Bernardo, and Mahrez. Nah, I'm saying that, and that's only 6. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Our 7, strength and depth, that counts for something. If you have 6 top fighters and I have 7, I win. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, I'm unsure on.
1 second. Surely ours is more now. Like you can say ours is 7.
I probably forgot. I probably forgot.
Nah, because all right, then I say, yo, look, Pogba. I start for the midfield so it's easier. Pogba, Van der Beek, Fernandes. Yeah, that's just 3 of them. Then I'll go and say Greenwood, Rashford, Martial, Cavani. You get what I'm saying? Yo, all right, that is 7, but that's a lot of players, fam. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot of players for the formation that we play. You will have 2 of them on the bench. So if anything, ours can go toe to toe with theirs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not even whose is better, but finally we've got options to maybe try and go toe to toe. Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's how I'm seeing it. Like there's a point where all right, then we've beaten with less, but there's a point where we're not even going toe to toe in terms of the bench. Do you get what I'm saying? We might have beat him in games last season more than twice, but if you look at it on paper, we can go toe to toe with certain teams now in terms of squad depth.
Yeah, facts. Lewis Kirk said, "Get Goldbridge on." I don't know him like that, so I can't get him on. I don't know him like that. I'm not linked in with him, so I don't know him like that. But salute to United stand. I think Flex does a phenomenal job. You know me. So yeah. LOL. Man said get Keane to straighten him up. Keane's at Sky, not United. Wake up, you lot of jokers and that. Sorry if I didn't get to all the comments. But anyway, we're about to leave out because we're about to jump over to, I don't think JV is, but I'm about to be on Mr. Aaron United's channel. So make sure you lot cross over there. But before you cross over, hit that like button, smash the like button, hit the share button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Like I said, this podcast, the ManDem United podcast, will be available audio only. So anywhere you listen to podcasts, if you type in Sarcasm City, this show and audio of a ManDem United podcast and audio of the shows on Sarcasm City TV are available in audio only. We really appreciate the support. Whether I agree or disagree with you, I appreciate it. But I'm just not here for the negativity. We won 2-1 in Paris and man are complaining like, you lot just want to complain to me, and I'm not into that. And you can see mine and JV socials across the bottom there if you are watching this on YouTube as well. But like I said, cross over to Mr. Aaron United's channel right now. I'm about to head over there. And this has been Sarcasm City TV presents the ManDem United podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Bless.